Good evening, guys. How are you? Let's see, Adolfo. How are you, Adolfo?
Well, I am fine, teacher. Thank you for asking. Good evening, everyone.
How are you doing?
Very well.
Great. Good.
Great. Great.
So we also have Hugo. Good evening, Hugo. How are you?
Good evening, teacher. Good evening, everybody. Thanks for asking. Very well.
Good. And we also have Melvin. Hi, Melvin. How are you doing?
Hi, teacher. I'm fine.
Good, good,
Thank
good,
you.
good. We also have Cecilia. Good evening, Cecilia. How are you?
Good evening. I'm fine, and you?
I'm doing well. Thanks for asking. We also have Oscar. Good evening, Oscar. How are you doing?
I'm okay, teacher. How are you?
I'm doing well. Thanks for asking. And we have a new student. So his name is Carlos Eduardo. Carlos Eduardo, can you turn on the camera, please?
Hi, good night, teacher.
Good evening. So, Carlos, this is the first time that I see you. So, my name is Juan Lima. I'm going to be your teacher, and it's nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
So, here you have more students. You have Constantino, you have Adolfo, you have Hugo, you have Melvin, Cecilia, Oscar, Nancy. Good evening, Nancy.
Good evening, teacher.
And Joshua is entering right now, so we have around 15 classmates. So they are going to be your classmates. And I don't know if you know any of your classmates.
El cuarto hubiera cerrado para que el voladito.
Oscar, your microphone is on.
Sorry.
So probably you know someone here in the classroom that is your coworker. Do you know anyone, Carlos?
Me?
Yes.
Yes, I know Oscar.
All right, good. So you know Oscar. So he can also help you in case you have questions. He can also explain to you about the way that we evaluate the activities that you need to do. I saw you
Okay.
on Schoology. So you are over there, Carlos Barrera. Just
Yes.
one little thing. I need you write your full name the same way that you did it here in the application. Carlos
okay.
Eduardo Barrera, because the thing is that we need to generate a report, and when you have your full name, so I only click on the report and I get the list. But sometimes
Okay,
it's last level, you can't imagine how long I spent to create a report. You can't imagine, because I had people who entered, for example, Nancy. I had Nancy, and in one account it was Nancy, Jasmine, Claudio, and in another account she was only Nancy, Claudio. And in another account, I had Cecilia, only Cecilia. And in another account, I had Cecilia Guadalupe. In another account, Cecilia Guadalupe Castro. So it was so difficult because I had to be checking one by one, because they need to check like how many minutes you stay in class every day. So that's what they need. That's why they need a report. Luis is asking if he can enter. I said that you could enter. So that is going to be, Carlos, why I need that you change your name on Schoology so that we can have the report like the same way that we have it here with all your full name. And in Schoology, I guess you have already checked it. And you could see over there you have some activities that you're going to complete. Some of them are exercises that if I don't make a mistake, you have to complete on Sunday. And there are other activities like oral presentations that you're going to have next week, but I will also tell you what the presentation is about. Yes? So welcome to the group. And we have Joshua. Good evening, Joshua.
Good evening, teacher.
How are you?
I'm fine, thanks.
Good. So as I was saying before, those evaluations are going to be on this week and also next week. And INSAFORP is asking for a new request. So that new request is that I need to call you by your names at the beginning of the class and at the end of the class. So the attendance is going to be at the beginning and at the end. So you have to say present. Well, Luis had problem with connection. You need to say present at the beginning of the class, and you need to say present at the end of the class. So when I say Cecilia Guadalupe Castro, remember that you have to say present and you raise your hand. You activate the microphone when it is your turn. You say present and you raise your hand. So I'm going to show you the screen right now so that you can tell me your name and present. And your camera has to be on when you say present too. Can you see it, guys?
No,
Not
not
yet?
yet. No, not yet.
Okay, let's hold for a second. There you are. Can you see it?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, so here we have all the students. And Nancy's only once. Last time was twice. And here you have Carlos Barrera, so you need to modify it like with your full name. Now, attendance. So in attendance, I'm going to mention your name and you activate the microphone when it is your turn and you say present. Then when you finish saying present, you turn it off and we will continue with the next person. So here we have, today is September 1st. So first one, Felix Ernesto Castellanos. Well, he's not right now because he usually gets to his house late because of the traffic jam. Josué El Mundo Ábalos.
Present.
Carlos Barrera.
Present.
Good. Cesar Santiago Benavides. He's not for the moment, but probably in the rest of the class. Christian is not right now, but probably in the rest of the class. Adolfo Alberto Castro.
Present.
Good. Cecilia Guadalupe Castro.
Present.
Good. Nancy Yasmin Claudio.
Present.
Good. Oh, Nancy, you are twice again.
Hi.
I don't know, maybe you access with another equipment.
No.
Really?
With the computer.
Do you have the same account, the same email address, and the same password?
Yes.
But I don't know why, but you are again like twice. But I will check it later.
Okay.
So next one is David. So David is not here right now. He's going to be later. Luis Antonio Dominguez.
Present.
Good. Hugo Ernesto Fonseca.
Present.
Good. Melvin Jonathan Gallardo.
Present.
Good. Oscar Armando Gomez.
Present.
Good. Constantino Guardado.
Present.
Good. And we have Raul Alfredo Quintanilla, but he's not here right now. So probably in some minutes. So this is just for the beginning. Obviously, at the end of the class, we need to verify if all people came to class or not. Yes? So we'll do it also at the end of the class. Now, let's see. For Carlos Eduardo, because he wasn't here yesterday, I need to tell you what we studied yesterday. So yesterday we studied about mission and visions of companies. Yes, missions and visions. So one of your classmates is going to read one vision that they invented. Yes, and one mission and vision that they invented too. So let's see. Joshua. Can you tell the mission of the company that you created?
Yes, teacher. The mission to be best home food supplier because the B3 is the
The company.
the company. Yes.
Good, 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 good. So he said to be. To be is like if you say ser, to be the #1 company in El Salvador, just an example. Or to help people improve their lives. So that is a mission. The mission is why the company exists. What is the purpose of the company? What the company wants. Yes? So you always start with infinitive. So you say to play, to go. I can also ask you, Nancy, why do you study English? Why do you study English?
Because I need to speak very well, because I need a better job.
Good, 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 good. So Nancy is saying because I need to speak English very well. So the answer is because most of the time. But sometimes you can not only say because, but you can also say to, because to is para. So what is the purpose? What is the purpose? Not only the reason, but the purpose, because the reason is because. But the purpose is to say the verb in infinitive. So you say to get a better job, yes, to improve my English, to travel around the world and understand people. So you say why you study English, but in another way by describing the purpose. Yes, describing the purpose. So this is going to be what we studied yesterday, the infinitive form at the beginning. Same thing is going to be for vision. For example, let's see, Hugo, what is the vision of your company, the company that you were working on?
The mission is to provide a lot of happiest moment to all family because the company was juguetón.
Exactly. So to provide, so that is proveer, to provide the best toys for families in El Salvador. So that is the purpose. Yes, the purpose. Good. So this is exactly what we studied yesterday, and this is just for Carlos Eduardo because he wasn't here yesterday. By the way, how do you prefer to be called? Carlos, Eduardo, Charlie, Edward?
Just Carlos or Baires.
Carlos
Baires,
or
Baires is my
your
last
your
name.
your last name? But
Yes.
so you are Barrera Baires.
Yes.
Good, good. So that's how we are going to do it by describing the purpose. Yes. Now I told you to be in class today because the topic that we have for today. By the way, welcome Cesar and David. Bon appetit, David.
Thank you, teacher. Thank
And
you.
we were saying that we have like some things that we really need to check in this class. Not only this class, but also tomorrow's class. And we are going to see today's class what it is. All right, so today's class is mainly about gerunds. So yesterday we checked infinitives. Can you see the screen, guys?
Yes.
Yes.
Can you
Yes,
Yes.
see,
teacher.
Yes.
can you see the
Yes.
manual? Can you see the manual?
Yes.
Good. So yesterday we had infinitive, and we say that infinitive is when you say comprar, jugar, trabajar. So you say to work, to play, to study, to eat, to travel, and that is infinitive. Yes? And we also have gerunds. And you're going to ask me what gerunds are. So this is what we are going to discover today. And as we always start, we start with a conversation. So you're going to see a conversation where you're going to have this structure that I'm telling you. And we are going to see also how people use this structure just to express responsibilities specifically that they have at work. So first person is going to be, let's see, Carlos, because Carlos is new. Carlos, what is your responsibility at work?
Make a good job at first time.
All right, to do a good job at the first time. Good. So that is related to efficiency, because you're saying that you need to do things well at the first time. So you're talking about how efficient you are. So this is related to efficiency. Let's see, Nancy, what is one of your responsibilities at work?
Save on the tasker of the aircraft.
Good, good, good. So that is related to responsibility. Yes, related to responsibility. Good. Let's see, next one, Caesar, what is your responsibility at work?
My responsibilities could be, one of them could be the try to get the material for the aircraft on time.
Okay, to try to get the material on time. So that is like efficiency too, because you need to be efficient. It has to be on time. Good. And the last person, Melvin, what is one of your responsibilities at work?
Fixes aircraft.
Fix aircraft. So that is like, let's say, efficiency too, because you need to do it well. Because you know that if you make a mistake, you can kill people. So that means that you need to be really, really efficient. So these are values that you have at work. You can have efficiency, you can have responsibility, respect, innovation, creativity. So those things are like values that you have at work. Now, let's see the conversation that you have over here. You have Mario and you have Teresa. So I'm going to read it for you. You identify the words that you want to know because you don't know the meaning, so you can write them on your notebook, and then you can ask me about it. So it says, Mario, did you receive a newsletter about the core values of the company? And then Teresa says, I did. I did. It's a great idea to remember why we are different from other companies. And then the next person says, what do you mean? I mean, we know innovation, efficiency, and respect should be part of our customer service. And then Mary says, I see your point. We know about the values of the company, but maybe we don't apply them. We don't apply them. And then Teresa says, exactly. And then Mary says, we should live the values that make us different from other companies. We should live the values that make us different from other companies. Yes? So now, any questions about vocabulary that you have over there?
Yes, teacher. Values, values,
Values.
values.
Values is valores.
Core.
Core is like values related to the company.
The words may and use, the unions make us. What is the pronunciation correctly?
Where? Where, Joshua?
The last.
We should live.
Values, we should live.
We should live the values.
Make use.
that make us different, that make us, que nos hace diferentes. We should live the values that make us different from other companies. Yes? So that means that
Okay, thank you.
something make me different. Those values make me different. But if it is including all people, I'm going to say that those values make us different from other companies. So nos hace, make us different from other companies. Yes? Another word?
I mean,
I mean. So as you can see, you have a question, and the question says, what do you mean? And when you say, what do you mean, is like if you say, ¿qué quieres decir? O ¿qué quieres insinuar? What do you mean? What do you mean? ¿Qué tratas
O
de
sería
decir?
como,
¿Qué quieres decir? ¿Qué tratas de decir? What do you mean? So the person in the answer says, I mean, lo que quiero decir es, or en
como
otras
darse a
palabras,
entender.
o sea, we know innovation, efficiency, and respect. So I mean, it's like in Spanish you say, o sea. Like when you say, why don't you want to go to the party? And in Spanish you say, ¿por qué no quieres ir a la fiesta? O sea, es que sí quiero ir, pero no tengo dinero. So you say, I mean, I want to go, but I don't have enough money. So that's an expression. So you say, I mean, quiero decir, or o sea. And in the question, what do you mean? Yes. What do you want to say? What do you mean? Another word? No?
No.
Good. So I'm going to repeat the conversation so that you can check pronunciation, because later one of you is going to be Mario and the other one is going to be Teresa. Did you receive a newsletter about the core values of the company? I did. It's a great idea to remember why we are different from other companies. What do you mean? I mean, we know innovation, efficiency, and respect should be part of our customer service. I see your point. We know about the values of the company, but maybe we don't apply them. Exactly. We should live the values that make us different from other companies. So this is the pronunciation, and probably something that I didn't tell you is when you say, I see your point. If you say, I see your point, what you're saying is, ah, te entiendo, ya te entendí, or veo tu punto, I see your point. We know about the values of the company, but maybe we don't apply them, no los aplicamos. Yes, we know the values, but we don't apply them. Good. So questions about pronunciation? All right, so we are going to start with the role play. So Luis is going to be Mario and Melvin is going to be Teresa.
Do you receive a newsletter about the core values of the company?
I did. It's great idea to remember why we different from the company.
What do you mean?
I mean, we know innovation, efficacy, and respect, efficiency, and respect should be part of customer service.
I see your point. We know about the values of the company, but maybe we don't know apply them.
Exactly.
We should lie in the values that make us different from other companies.
Good, 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 good. Just the pronunciation. First of all, it is efficiency, efficiency, efficiency. And the other one is idea. Great idea, 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 idea. And also when you say we should live, no live, live is the verb live. Live. We should live. Good. Now, next one, we'll have Joshua is going to be Mario and Cesar is going to be Teresa.
Did you receive a new letter about the core values of the company?
I did. It's a great idea to remember why we are different from other companies.
What do you mean?
I mean, we know innovation, efficiency, and respect should be part of customer service.
I see your point. We know about values of the company, but maybe we don't apply them.
Exactly.
We should like the values that make us different from other companies.
Good. Only the pronunciation, it is efficiency. And should live, not should live, it is should live. Good. Next one, Constantino is Mario and Adolfo is Teresa.
Did you receive a new newsletter about the core values of the company?
I did. It's a great idea to remember why we are different from other companies.
What do you mean?
I mean, we know innovation, efficiency, and respect should be part of our customer service.
I see your point. We know about the values of the company, but maybe we don't apply them.
Exactly.
We should live the values that make us different from other companies.
Good, 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 good. Just the pronunciation, it is values, 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 values. Good. Next one is Hugo, Mario, and Cecilia, Teresa.
Did you receive a newsletter about the core values of the company?
I did. It's a great idea to remember why we are different from other companies.
What do you mean?
I mean, we know innovation, efficiency, and respect should be part of our customer service.
I see your point. We know about the values of the company, but maybe we don't apply them.
Exactly.
We should be like the values that make us different from another company.
Good, 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 good. Good pronunciation. Next one, Oscar is going to be Mario and Nancy is going to be Teresa.
Did you receive a newsletter about the core values of the company?
I did. It's a great idea to remember why we are different from other companies.
What do you mean?
I mean, we know innovation, efficiency, and respect should be part of our customer service.
I see your point. We know about the values of the company, but maybe we don't apply them.
Exactly.
We show live the values that make us different from other companies.
Good. Just the pronunciation is receive. Receive, not
Receive,
receive, but receive. Receive.
receive, okay?
The other word is live, not live. We should live. If you want to say vivir, you say live. If you want to say vida, vida is life, but with F.
Okay,
And
okay.
live is en vivo. That's why you
Oh,
have Facebook Live, Facebook en vivo. So that is live. But in this case, it is the verb live, live, vivir. You should live, we should live. And the values that make us different, make us different. Good. Next one is Carlos. Carlos is going to be Mario. And let's see who else is missing. David. So David is going to be Teresa.
did you receive a newsletter about the core values of the company?
I didn't. It is great idea to remember why we are different from other companies. Companies.
What do you mean?
I mean, we know innovation, efficiently, and respect should be part of our customer service.
I see your point. We know about the values of the company, but maybe we don't apply them.
Exactly.
We should leave the values that make us different from other companies.
Good, 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 good. And we have Raul Quintanilla. So Raul Quintanilla is new. Good evening, Raul. My name is Juan Lima. I'm going to be your teacher, and you have all your classmates over there. So Raul, you're going to be Mario in the conversation, and Felix is going to be Teresa.
Did you receive a newsletter about the core values of the company?
I did a great idea to remember why we are different from other companies.
What do you mean?
I mean, we know innovation, exercise, and respect should be part of our customer service.
I see your point. We know about the values of the company, but maybe we don't apply them.
Exactly.
We should leave the values that make us different from other companies.
Good job, good job, good job. Just Felix, the pronunciation is efficiency, efficiency and customer. Good.
Okay.
So there you can find values of companies. I know that you all have values in the company. Probably you don't practice them or you don't apply them, but they exist. So I guess the most common value in companies is respect. So that is the most common value. And you're going to have an activity. This activity is going to be in pairs. So here you have some values that you can have in companies like efficiency, innovation, respect, punctuality. Then you have service to others, integrity, loyalty, and responsibility. And you have two more spaces. So those spaces that you have over there are for extra information that you need to add. In other words, you need to add two values to the list. So I repeat it, you have efficiency. Do you know the meaning of efficiency?
Eficiencia.
Good,
Ciencia.
eficiencia. Innovation is like in Spanish. Respect is like in Spanish. Punctuality or someone that is punctual is similar to Spanish. Then you have, what is the other one? Service to others. So that is when you help other people. Integrity is similar to Spanish. Loyalty. Do you know what loyalty is?
Lealtad.
Exactly,
Lealtad.
loyalty. And finally, you have responsibility. Yes? So we have these values in our companies, and we also have other values. So what you're going to do is that you're going to work in pairs. You're going to work in pairs, and you're going to check which of these values that you have in the box are like from 1 to 5. It means number 1 will be like the most important value. Number 2, important. Number 3, a little important. Number 4, somewhat important. So in other words, you have to rank them from 1 to 5, from the most important to the least important, from 1 to 5. And you can also add 2 more values to the list. So in total, you're going to have 10 values. From those 10 values, because you will have the list of 10 values, then you're going to choose only 5 that you consider that are the most important values in a company. After you have the 5 values, you need to choose what is the most important in the number 1, somewhat important in the number 2, little important in the number 3, and like that. So what are like the 5 values that every company needs to have, and you rank them from 1 to 5. Yes? Is it clear, guys? Is it clear?
No,
Yes?
no. Can you repeat, please?
All right, so you have a list of 8 values that I showed you on the screen. You also have it on Schoology. There you can find the book. You can download it too. And from that list that you have, you need to include more values. So you need to include 2 more. In total, you're going to have 10 values. After you have the list of 10 values, because you're not going to have 8, you're going to have 10 because you included 2. So after you have the list of 10 values, you need to choose only 5 values. So you take 5 values that you consider that are important in a company, and the other ones, you don't use them. So I need to use only 5 values that you consider that are important in a company. Now, after you choose the 5 values, I need you to tell me which is number 1, the most important, which is number 2, very important, which is number 3, somewhat important, which is number 4, a little important, which is number 5, important. So, I would tell you in Spanish, necesitan rankearlos del 1 al 5. How do you say ranking?
Ranking.
So, ranking. So, necesitan poner el ranking del 1 al 5. El 1 va a ser el top. El 1 va a ser el top, que es el más importante. Luego le sigue otro importante, otro importante, otro importante, y otro importante. So, you're going to use only 5 values, but you need to say the most important for us is this. And you need to say why the number 1 is the most important for you. Yes, if you think that respect is the most important, you can say, we think that respect is the most important, because if nobody respects each other, they can have fights, and then people will get angry, and then they cannot work together. So it is a big problem in a company. Yes, so you need to tell us why the number 1 is the value that you selected. So simple steps. Number 1, include 2 more values to the list that you have. You have 8 values, you need to include 2 more to have a list of 10. Step number 2, eliminate 5, and you use only 5 values, the most important values, 5 in a company. After you have the 5 values, rank them from 1 to 5, which is the number 1, the most important value. And the last part, why do you consider that the value that you put in the number 1 is the most important? Why? Yes? So you're going to have exactly 10 minutes. So in those 10 minutes, you add 2 more values, you select only 5, and then you rank them from 1 to 5 and decide why the number 1 is the most important. Later, when you finish, you have to divide the information into parts. Your classmate is going to say the 2 values that you added to the list. Then your classmate is going to say the 5 values that you selected. And then you are going to say the ranking from 1 to 5 and why you selected the number 1, like that. Is it clear? Yes. So
Yes.
I think it is. So I'm going to break out the rooms. As you know, well, for the, let's see, for the ones who are new, Carlos and Raul. So Carlos and Raul, you're going to see on the screen a message that says enter. So when you enter over there, you go to another room and you're going to find a classmate, only one classmate. So you're going to work with that classmate on the activity. Yes, you're going to work with that classmate on the activity. And later, after 10 minutes, I'm going to close the group and you come back to the main session. So you don't have to touch anything. After 1 minute, automatically you come to main session. Yes, Raul and Carlos?
Yes.
Good. So this is going to be random. This is going to be random. I don't know the person that you're going to work with. So you only enter and you will find out who your classmate is. So enter, guys. And once you enter, start working because you have exactly 10 minutes. So enter, guys. Enter, Luis.
You have another value?
Quality.
Teacher, quality is a value.
Quality.
Quality. And teamwork?
Teamwork, it is.
Teamwork.
Teamwork.
Okay. Okay. Maybe efficiency, innovation, respect, punctuality, service, sincerity, loyalty. Service to other is just like customer service.
No, service to others is like when you help people.
Oh, okay.
You help your coworker, so that is service to others.
Como ayudar.
Servicio a los demás.
¿Cuál es otra eficiencia? I don't remember other.
I need to go to the university again.
Maybe. Well, maybe not university, but school.
No.
Yes, in school they teach you values.
I don't remember.
Mejor enumeremos lo que ya tenemos y agregamos el otro.
Good point too.
Teacher, how do you say honestidad in English?
Honesty.
Honesty. This is a value.
That's a value.
Okay. Okay. We have the time.
Attention.
Okay. I think the responsibility is the most important for me.
Do you finish, guys?
No.
No. Puntualidad. Punctuality. Teacher.
Did you add the two values?
Yeah.
Honestly,
Good.
y
Honestly.
equity.
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 Equity?
Equity.
Good, 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 good. And the other one you said honesty. Honesty.
Yeah. Yeah.
Honesty.
Good, good.
Que no nos roben la herramienta,
Good. That is good. That is super important. So now
Yeah.
rank them from 1 to 5.
Okay.
Okay, okay. Hay que dar el significado de los valores.
No.
Solo va a enumerar
Solo lo vamos a
del 1 al 5.
del 1 al
El
5.
que considera más importante va a ser el número 1 y tiene que decir por qué considera que es más importante.
Okay, okay.
O hacia cualquier cosa.
And do you think respect is the most important or responsibility?
Respect. For me.
Coexistence is the base de coexistence. Y si no hay, no hay convivencia, is not coexistence, is the... Bueno, sigamos. Número 2 podría ser...
Tú elegilo.
Servicio a los otros, pienso yo.
¿Y cuál es ese servicio a los otros? ¿Cómo se llama?
En inglés.
Sorry.
Service to others. Service to others.
Exactly.
The list is you can choose.
Yes. The other may be legally.
But first is
respect.
why?
Is respect.
Respect.
You can write in the,
It is,
in the note.
yeah. This is the basic.
For me, is respect. Number 1. Number 2.
Remember, the homework is to say why the number 1.
Only why.
Only one.
Yes, only the number 1. You number
okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, but why the number 1 is on the top?
Okay.
Why number 1 is the most important?
Okay. And number 2?
Teamwork. Creo que se dice.
Did you add the two values, guys?
Yes.
What are the two values?
The first was proactivity.
Yes.
Proactivity.
Yes.
Proactivity.
Good.
Giving.
What is the second one?
Kindness.
Kindness.
Good. Kindness. Good. So now rank them from 1 to 5. And then you tell us why the number 1 is the most important. Why the number 1 is the most important. Continue.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what one with the 5? What?
Los valores serían de la empresa.
De la empresa para los clientes.
Algo así.
You needed to add two values in the company that workers should have in the company.
Okay.
Los valores que los empleados necesitan en la empresa.
Sería de los estudiantes, de los trabajadores hacia la empresa.
Exactly. For example, responsibility.
Responsabilidad sería el number one para nosotros.
Okay, what are the two values that you added?
Punctuality.
No, the two
Or,
values
or
that you included.
because it's a little obligation for us, and like how do you say tarea?
Task.
Uh, like an obligation or task uh, for for the company, but well, hour for the company.
Okay, but the point is, you have a list of 8 values. You need to include 2 more values.
2 more.
10.
Exactly, you need to have 10. So what are the 2 values that you included? What are some of the
Teamwork.
values? Teamwork. Yes.
Teamwork and honesty.
Perfect. So most people are including similar values. Good. Now you will rank from 1 to 5. Number 1 will be the most important, and you have to say why number 1 is the most important. Yes?
Okay.
So you still have 3 minutes.
But we have to tell you 5 or 10.
5. Only 5. You have to choose the most important values in a company. What are they? 5. And then you will say why the number 1 is the most important. The one that you choose that is the number 1 has to be the most important value. And you have to say why. Yes?
Okay.
Only one. Only one. You make the list and then you say, for us, the 5 values that are important in a company are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we think that the most important is the number 1, that is, and then you mention what it is, because this, and this. Yeah?
Okay.
Good. So keep working.
Okay. Vaya, entonces.
Pero no logro. No sé qué era.
Do you finish, guys?
A ver. No, still not.
Not yet.
No, not yet. To continue with fire.
Okay.
Do you finish, guys?
Yeah.
Good.
We finished it.
What are the 2 values that you included?
We included honesty and trust.
Honesty and trust.
Yes.
Good. They are related. Good. So now, well, later you had to rank them from 1 to 5.
Yes.
You had to say why the number 1 was the most important. Yes?
Yes.
So divide the information. Who is going to say the 2 values that you included? Who is going to say the ranking for the 5? And who is going to say why the number 1 is the most important? So divide the information and practice it, because you're going to be the first one.
Okay. Thank you, teacher.
You're welcome. Continue working.
Okay, thank
you. Constantino.
Finish, guys. Do you finish, guys?
Yes, we are just reviewing the concept, something like that.
The most important.
Yeah.
But Google Translate is not a good idea, because they give you sometimes, if you don't type correctly,
yeah, I compart.
Subject, verb, and complement correctly, they give you something different. In this case, it is translating correctly.
Yes, but I try to.
Which, Mr. Which
Yes, because like
Which translator do you can advise to us?
Do you recommend?
Yeah, recommend. Right.
I don't recommend any translators.
Okay.
I recommend dictionaries, but not translators. The difference between a dictionary and a translator is, for example, what you can see Adolfo is doing is translating. So when you translate all the sentences, your brain thinks in Spanish and it is difficult to advance because you're translating. If you translate only one word in a dictionary from English to Spanish, no problem. That is not a problem because you know only one word. The problem is when you translate sentences. And I'm going to tell you why. Adolfo, change it from English to Spanish, switch it from English to Spanish,
Yes.
but erase information. Okay, eliminate the information. Eliminate the information.
Yes.
So I have a student and he was having a presentation. So he told me, I get up, type it, I get up. He told me,
In the translate.
Yes.
Yeah.
He told me, I get up, wins 7. I get up, wins 7. Do you understand it? I get up, wins 7. I get up, wins 7.
Wins.
Wins, W-I-N-S, 7.
That's correct.
I get up, wins. Oh no, but you're missing the letter G. Wings with
Wins.
G. G-S. W-I-N-G-S.
Wins. Yes, the letter G before the S.
W-I-N-G-S.
Wings like buffalo wings.
Exactly, like buffalo wings. Exactly like this. So in the presentation, he said, I get up wins 7. And I said, I get up with 7. What do you mean? And then it was because he translated on Google and he typed, me levanto a las 7. He didn't give the space. So I realized that he was translating. So that's why you don't have to translate like this, because sometimes one word that you don't put correctly, you change the meaning of the word. So that's why I can suggest a dictionary, but not a translator. A dictionary, yes. The best dictionary that I consider that exists is word reference, word reference. And I will teach you before leaving, I will teach you that, I will show you that dictionary so that you can use it whenever you have doubts about questions or about vocabulary that you don't know. Yes?
Okay, thanks.
So finish it because we have only 1 minute.
Yes.
Do you finish, guys?
Yes.
All right. So we are about to finish. We only have 60 seconds. After these 60 seconds, you have to go to main session. And
Okay.
I hope you practiced, because one of you is going to say the 2 values that you included. Another one is going to say the 5 values that you think that are in the rank, and another person is going to say the number 1 and why you selected the number 1. Yes?
Okay. Okay.
So I don't know if you divided the information, because if you haven't done it, you still have 25 seconds. All right, guys. So we are going to see what you included as values, and you're going to tell us your ranking from 1 to 5, and at the end you will say why you selected the number 1 like the most important value. So I was saying that the first group will be Hugo and, if I don't make a mistake, Constantino. All right, so let's listen to Hugo and Constantino.
Okay. We add 2 values, honesty and truth.
Honesty and trust.
Trust. Yeah.
Good.
The 10 values, we select honesty, loyalty,
Efficiency,
responsibility, and respect.
Efficiency,
good.
efficiency, efficiency.
Why number
Efficiency.
1, Hugo?
Okay, we choose honestly, like with another one, because it's important to show maturity and security with another client, another people.
With other people, other people.
Other people.
Good, you're right. Good, 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 good. Now let's listen to Nancy. Nancy, your partner was Melvin.
Yes.
So let's listen to them.
Okay, we are teamwork and honesty. And the values we select are responsibility, respect, honesty, teamwork, and efficiency.
Responsibility is number 1.
Yeah.
Good.
Responsibility is the most important value because it can help us to achieve objects and goals.
It can help us to achieve. To achieve what do you say, Melvin?
To achieve and goal. Objectives and goals.
Objectives and goals. Good, 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 good. That is important. Good. Next one, David. Who was your partner?
Joshua, teacher.
So Joshua and David.
Okay. For the ranking is number 5, efficiently. Number 4, gratitude. Number 3, service to other. Number 2, in integrity. And number 1, respect.
All right. So Joshua, why number 1, respect?
Respect is the most important because the coexisting for the harmony with other people or other co-workers in the control the company.
Good, 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 good. Next one, Felix. Who was your partner?
I don't remember name. Carlos. Sorry. Sorry.
Oh, Carlos.
Okay.
Carlos.
Yes.
Carlos Eduardo.
Good.
Okay. Where values agree proactivity and guidance.
Good.
And, and ranking 5 is innovation. Number 4, integrity. Number 3, efficiency.
Efficiency.
Number efficiency. Number 2, responsibility. And number 1, punctuality.
Why number one, Carlos?
Punctuality is very important because when you arrive to the company, you receive information of the co-workers to continue with the works of the last shift, and they have to make good the records by the employee.
Good. And also because you have like a sequence.
Yes.
You have like a sequence. So if someone didn't finish on time, you are lost or you might have a problem. So everything needs to be at the specific time to follow the sequence. Good. Now, Cecilia, who was your partner?
Oscar.
Good. So Cecilia and Oscar?
The values, our ranking is number 5, honesty. Number 4, efficiency. Number 3, equity. Number 2, responsibility. And number 1, respect.
Good. Why number one respect, Cecilia?
Respect is important because to have a better teamwork and appreciate the work of others.
Yes.
And the partners try to ensure that your comments are appropriate and not malicious that damage the coexistence between all the other colleagues.
Colleagues. Good, 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 good,
colleagues.
good. And next one, Raul, who was your partner?
Luis,
So Luis and Raul.
our ranking is number 5, innovation. Number 4, loyalty. Number 3, efficiency. Number 2, punctuality. And number 1, responsibility.
Why number one responsibility?
The most important, the responsibilities in the company because we found our resume and we show them we are responsible. For example, when people make a tours and synonym the commitment, synonym commitment,
Commitment.
commitment.
Yes, you're right. Good. So all those values that you mentioned and that you included in the list are super important in a company. Obviously, I don't remember who was asking if it was related to the values of the company or people who were there. And I was telling them that it's related to what employees or what workers need to achieve in that company. Loyalty. Someone said honesty is important. And they said that it was the most important because no one steals your tools. And that is true. Honesty is part of that. When people respect your things so they don't touch them. Good, 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 good. Now, what is a value that you practice every day at work? Let's start with Caesar. and why? What is the value that you practice every day at work and why?
The value that I used to use on the company, I believe that would be the respect.
Why?
Because I have to talk a lot of people, and I can explain you because I have to respect to the other person to have a good relationship. Because if I don't respect to the other one, maybe this person don't want to help me or provide the information or the word that is needed.
Good, 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 good. What about Constantino?
Which values I practice?
Yes.
Um, Loyalty.
Why?
Because because I think in the company um, uh, uh, someone I don't not explain.
You don't know how to explain it.
Yeah, English, but I don't know how do you say agradecido.
Thankful.
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 Okay, because can be no, debo ser should be
I should be.
I should be uh, thankful with the opportunity that um, companies give me.
Good, 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 good,
Yeah.
good. So you should be thankful with the things that the company give you.
Yeah.
Good. So next one, let's see, Luis. Next person, Luis.
My couple is Raul, and I said,
No, Luis, the question is, what are the values that you practice every day at work and why?
okay. Give me a minute, a few seconds. Respect, innovation,
Yes.
service client, loyalty.
Okay. Why do you practice respect every day at work?
Because sometimes we have a prank and and our coworker, and we need a respect because maybe we will have a problem with our chief or boss.
You're right. Sometimes you start joking or having some pranks with your coworkers, and then someone gets angry, and then you start having problems. Good. So now I'm going to show you on the screen right now something that you need to take into account when you talk about values or when you have a business. For example, if you have a business, you can say that you have some values in your company or that you need to have some values in your company. But how do you create those values? How can you come up with the idea of creating these values? Well, easy. Here you have business values. So first person that is going to read is going to be Cecilia. So Cecilia, you're going to read from values to for being. Then Nancy is going to continue with your businesses values until direction, right direction. Then Raul is going to read from this guide until your business. Then Cesar is going to read the principles you stand for personally. Then Hugo is going to read the beliefs and attitudes you and your staff have in common in the workplace. Melvin is going to read your organization's standards of behavior. And let's see, Joshua is going to read a clear set of values. So let's start with the first person. And when she finishes, the next person continues, and like that. So let's start with Cecilia, and the rest of people continue the information.
Values should be at the core of every business. They are what your business stands for, your philosophy, your reason for being.
Your business values will help to steer your business management and employees in the right direction.
This guide explains a simple three-step process that you can take to develop values for your business. Business values can be
Next. Next. Who was next? Caesar.
Okay, sorry. The principles you're saying for personally, for example, integrity, perseverance, determination, innovation, respect, patience, and fair-mindedness.
Good.
The belief and attitudes you and your staff have in common in the workplace. How people should behave, the way managers should act, how work should be done, how staff should treat each another at work.
Your organization, the standard of behavior, what is acceptable using practice. From the customer we points, value are the king of the service. They can accept get when they either with is your vision.
A clear set of values agreed and understood by managing and employees are often behind most successful organizations. Is your business is yet to establish a set of values. The three-step process below can help to identify and develop them.
Good. Good. Now let's see. It says that values should be at the core of every business. So in the interior of every business, they are, what your business stands for. It means the meaning of your business. They represent the meaning of your business. Your philosophy, what you believe or what you think. Your reason for being, yes, tu razón de ser. Your business values will help to steer your business. To steer means to direct your business, management and employees in the right direction. This guide explains a simple 3 steps process that you can take to develop values for your business. And here you have the first one. The principles you stand for personally. It says, for example, that you need someone with integrity, perseverance, determination, innovation, respect, passion, and fair-mindedness. Number 2, the beliefs and attitudes that you and your staff have in common in the workplace. And this includes how people should behave. Behave means comportarse, how people should behave. The way manager should act, debería actuar. How work should be done, how the activities should be completed, in other words, and how staff should treat each other at work, how you need to communicate with the other ones, similar to what Luis was saying, respecting the other ones, and your organization standards of behavior, what is acceptable business practice from a customer viewpoint. Values are the kind of service they can expect to get when they deal with your business. So they all want respect, yes, and that you are kind. Kind means amable. And a clear set of values agreed and understood by management and employees are often behind most successful organizations. So in other words, if you really want to have a good organization or a good company, you need to have values. You need to set values. And the reason is because they give you direction on where you want to go. It's like your objective, your goal, where you're going, and like that. Yes? So that's why it is important. And if you remember, you have an assignment. And that assignment is that you're going to work in pairs, that you're going to create a company. Number 1, that you're going to create a company. You're going to create the name of the company. You're going to create the different departments that the company has. You're going to create the mission and the vision of the company. You need to create responsibilities for each person. So you're going to say, in mind that I'm working with Oscar. So Oscar is going to be the manager. And Oscar is going to be in charge of, and this is what I'm going to teach you right now, because this is just the introduction for tomorrow's topic that I told you that is important. Well, all topics are important, but these ones that are coming are super, super important. So Oscar is the manager, and Oscar is in charge of checking that everything is in good conditions. I'm the supervisor, and I'm in charge of supervising people, and like that. So when you say this expression, and this is something that we are going to be working on tomorrow, you say, I'm in charge of. I'm in charge of. When you say I'm in charge of, you're saying estoy encargado de. So I'm in charge of. In my case, I'm in charge of, and I can tell you, checking exams, evaluating people. So I'm in charge of checking exams. Here you need to pay attention, because I'm not saying I'm in charge of to take, to check, to play. That is impossible. Why? Because you have of, and of is a preposition. So after prepositions, you're going to use gerunds. And this is only the introduction for tomorrow's topic. But I'm telling you, after prepositions, you need gerunds. So I'm in charge of checking. Estoy encargado de verificar. revisar. I'm in charge of checking exams. So I'm going to ask you, let's see, only 3 people. Cecilia, what are you in charge of?
I in charge. I in charge of repairs component.
Repairing.
Repairing component.
Good, 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 good. Felix, what are you in charge of?
I am charge assigning personal the work continues every day.
Okay, so you said I'm in charge of?
I am charge
Estoy encargado
de
de.
asignar. I'm in charge the personal.
Okay.
The personal.
But I need you to tell me an action. Necesito que me diga una acción. Estoy encargado de vigilar, estoy encargado de supervisar, de controlar, de manejar, de llevar. So, what are you in charge of?
I am in charge the assign work the, the employee.
Okay, so I'm in charge of assigning work. Asignar trabajo.
Yes.
So I'm in
Yes.
charge of assigning work to employees. Good. Let's see next person. Adolfo, what are you in charge of?
Well, I am in charge of the checking or certificate work that done by the co-workers.
Good. So I'm in charge of checking or certifying the work done by co-workers. Good, 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 good. So this is only the introduction that I'm giving you, because tomorrow topic, you're going to see how this really is. But I'm telling you because you need to create a company and you need to describe what each person has as a responsibility in the company. So I asked you to text your classmate to see if you could work together. So I don't know if you have a partner to work with. So if you have a partner, you can tell me right now so that I can take notes about who is working with you. And if you don't have a partner, there you have a list of them. You have Raul. Raul is new. Maybe someone can work with Raul. You also have Luis. You also have a girl that is called Carolina, but I guess she's coming tomorrow. So you also have Christian, but Christian has to be working at this time, so that's why he's not here right now, but he can also participate. So I don't know if you have a partner, you can tell me right now so that I can take notes and assign you a partner. So who has a partner? No one.
I don't have a partner, teacher.
No one has a partner.
Yeah.
So you didn't talk each
I
other.
work
No,
with Melvin.
Oscar and
my
Melvin.
partner is Cecilia.
All right.
And yes, I have two.
Okay, so
Felix.
So Cecilia and Nancy.
Teacher, I don't have a partner.
Okay. So Cecilia, Nancy, Oscar,
Cesar.
Oscar and Melvin, Cesar and
Felix.
Cesar and Felix.
I don't have a partner too.
So Joshua doesn't have a partner, probably with Hugo.
Okay, teacher.
I don't have a partner too.
So Hugo, Joshua, David doesn't
I
have a
didn't have a
partner.
partner.
David with Carlos Eduardo. So David and Carlos
Carlos Eduardo.
Eduardo. And we said also Joshua and Hugo. So another person doesn't have a partner.
I don't have a partner, teacher.
So Luis. Let's
I
see.
I don't have.
So Luis doesn't have, but another person who doesn't have a partner,
I don't have a partner, teacher.
Raul. So Luis and Raul, you can work together. Luis and Raul.
Sure.
Another one,
I don't have a partner.
I don't have a partner.
so Constantino and Adolfo. Constantino and Adolfo.
Okay.
Constantino and Adolfo. Who else? Nobody else? No. Okay. So we are missing Christian and Carolina, so they are going to work together. Now, what are you going to do? As you know, we have an activity, and I'm going to show you on the screen because um, Raul is new, so Luis is new too. They don't know too much about how this thing works, but I can tell them right now. So I just need to make this thing clear so that you can understand it. So Luis and Raul, we always have one exam every week, but that exam can be oral or it can be written. When we say oral, um, it's not like an interview where I'm going to ask you, do you work? And then you said, yes, I do, or no, I don't. Or if you say, are you happy? Yes, I am, or no, I am. No, I'm not. So this is just a basic interview, but the evaluation is not like that. The evaluation is different. You have oral presentations. When the evaluation is oral, you have oral presentations. When the evaluation is written, you need to study all topics related to grammar. You have listening activity and you have reading activity. So I'm going to show you on the screen so that you can have an idea. Just one little thing, and this is for, let's see, Raul. I just need your full name. For example, instead of having only Raul Quintanilla, I need your full name. Like if you can see, David has David Ricardo de León, Félix Ernesto Castellanos, Cecilia Guadalupe Castro. So I need your full name because I need to generate a report. And in the report, I need your full name. So if you have your full name over there, it is simple and easy. But if you don't have your name, it is super complicated. It is super complicated, believe me. So same thing in Schoology. In Schoology, you need to have your name, but a full name, 2 names and 2 last names. So I'm going to show you on the screen right now what the week number 1 is. Now let's see. For Carlos, because he wasn't here yesterday, when you are sick, where you cannot be in class, when you cannot be in class like Christian today, he couldn't be in class, so you go to videoconferencia grabadas. And there you're going to find all the classes, yes, because they are all recorded. So this is yesterday's class, yes? So it gives you the date and it tells you the class and the week. So this is Semana 1, and this one is in Spanish because INSAFORP checks this program, so they have to understand what it is over there. So you go to videoconferencias grabadas when you have a problem to join the class. In the case of Carlos, you have to go there and check the class that we had yesterday. Now, in videoconferencia, you will find the link for this class, but you also have it in the WhatsApp group, so you don't have any problem. Now, guía de trabajo. What is guía de trabajo? Well, guía de trabajo is an activity that you have in the class and that you're going to work it with your classmates. So you work in small groups and you complete it here in the class. So this one is not evaluated, it's just here in the class. Guía de trabajo. So you can take notes so that you remember when I mention each activity. Then you have Libro Principiante 3 is the book. So you enter and you will see the book that you have over there so that you can download the book. This is a book, you can download it. It is in PDF. Then you have Foro de Consultas. In Foro de Consultas, if you have a question, you can type over there. If you don't know how to upload a homework, you type over here. Escriba comentario. So there you type teacher or Mr. Lima. I don't know how to upload my homework. And then I'm going to answer. Yes, so that is one way, follow the consultas. Or if it is impossible for you to access, probably you can send me a WhatsApp. So this is for the consultas. This is not evaluated. This is only for doubts that you have. But you have foro evaluado, and foro evaluado, as the name is evaluated. So this is the first foro evaluado that you have, and this is by Thursday, September 3rd. And the question is, why are you studying English? And I need that you describe 3 purposes. How do you describe purposes with infinitive? So you will say, I am studying English to speak with my friends in English. I'm studying English to get a better job. So you will say why. Why? But in the answer, I don't need you say because is for reason. And here I need a purpose. So a purpose is para qué? Yes?
To improve.
Exactly, to improve my English. Yes? To spend time with my friends. I don't know, maybe you can say. Or to travel to the US. Speak with supervisors. So I don't know, you can say any kind of purposes that you have. Yes, so this is by Thursday. You have to send it before 10:59 p.m. So you can do it today, you can do it tomorrow, or on Thursday. So that is for evaluado. Then in the next part, you have entrega de ejercicios. And this is evaluated too. You have to complete the exercises. And here in the exercises, what you're going to do is to download this exercise that you have over here. You download it and you complete the exercise. Here, you download it and you complete the exercise too. Yes? Now, how are you going to do it? Well, if it is in Word, like in this one is in Word, so you only type the answers. But what happens in the number 1? Number 1 is PDF. Some computers can edit PDF. Algunas computadoras pueden editar PDF. But if it is impossible for you, there is a website that is called I Love PDF. I Love PDF. And there you can do whatever you want. If you want to change from PDF to Word, you can do it. If you want to change PDF to PowerPoint presentation, you can do it. If you want to change from PDF to a picture, you can do it. If you want to edit the PDF, you can do it too. So I love PDF is the website where you can change the, the file to another program, let's say like Word or Excel or whatever you want. So this is going to be by Sunday, September 6th. Sunday, September 6th. So it means that with the topic that you're going to see tomorrow, you're going to identify how to complete these activities. So that is going to be by Sunday. And I will tell you tomorrow how you're going to do it. Now, next one. Here you have examen semanal, and this is what I was telling you. So you enter there, and it says, examen semanal, work in pairs and create a company. So work in pairs, now you have your partner, you're going to work in pairs. Create a company. Invent it. The name of your company, Oscarito's Shoes, whatever you want to say, or Caesar's Boutique, whatever you want to name your company. So you name your company, then you provide all kind of information related to the company. If it is Oscarito's Shoes, you have to say, okay, our company is Oscarito's Shoes. We sell different kind of shoes. Shoes for men, for women, for children, different kind of shoes. And in our company, we have different departments. What are the departments? Sales department, accounting department, human resources department, management department. So like that, you describe the departments that your company has. Then you create, you invent the vision and the mission of your company. The mission and the vision of your company. Then you need to describe the responsibilities of your partner and your responsibility. So you will say, well, in our company, Oscar is in charge of sending the information, and I am in charge of verifying process. So in charge of. And you will come on Tuesday, because this evaluation is on Tuesday, next Tuesday. You will come on Tuesday and you will have an oral presentation. So in that oral presentation, you will describe your company, you will give information about the mission, the vision, departments, what you do, and your responsibilities, and like that. Now, in that PowerPoint presentation, I don't need you tell me, that you type over there, good evening, we are going to talk about our company. Our company's name is this, this, and this. No. The only thing that you can do with the PowerPoint presentation is to use pictures. Pictures. For example, if your company is Oscarito Shoes, so a logo, Oscarito's Shoes. Then, if you're going to describe information about the service that you provide, you will say, okay, service. What kind of service? We sell shoes. So, some shoes over there. The picture of shoes. And then you say, oh, we sell different kind of shoes for men, for children, and for women. Then you have the departments. And in the departments, you can have only the names of the departments. You cannot say, we have 5 departments. No, only the departments, human resources, and sales, accounting, management, marketing, and like that. Then the mission and the vision, yes, it has to be in text. Mission and vision in text. But you don't need to read it. You cannot read it. You cannot read it. You cannot read the mission. You cannot read the vision. You have to know the mission and the vision. And I will tell you tomorrow, no, I will tell you on Monday how you're going to do, because obviously you're going to see the screen and you're going to see all the information. Oh, I'm going to read. No, surprise. I will tell you what you're going to do for not reading. So that is going to be the mission and the vision, because your classmates have to see the mission and the vision. Then responsibilities. I'm in charge of selling shoes. You only put a picture. You don't need to write anything. And you describe more information about the company. Now, when you finish, everyone is going to give it up for you, and you need to upload the PowerPoint presentation. So someone has the microphone on. You need to upload the PowerPoint presentation, and you're going to upload it here, exactly where it says examen semanal. Aquí van a subir la presentación de PowerPoint. Yes? So this is going to be on Tuesday. That's why I was creating the pairs, because you can work with your partner. Yes, you can work together. So I really, really need that you start working on that, because I need a really good presentation. Because if you start on Monday, what you're going to do is not so good. So you can start now. You can ask your classmates about opinion and like that. Yes? So that is going to be what you will have next week. Now, I just have something for you all, and this is exactly what Cesar was asking for. So it was super curious because Cesar and who was the other person? Adolfo. So Cesar and Adolfo were working together, creating the values for the company. So Adolfo was translating a sentence. And then I told Adolfo, don't translate sentences. That is the worst thing that you can do. And then Adolfo said, why? And then I told him, because when you translate sentences, if you make a mistake, all the sentences run. And then I told them an example. I had a student, and the student had a presentation, oral presentation, similar to what you're going to have. And then he said, I get up, oh, like in basic 2, you had an activity where you had to introduce your routines and your friends' routines. So you said, I get up at 7 a.m. and like that. So the student said, I get up wings 7. I get up wings 7. And why did he say, I get up wings 7? Because he went to Google Translate and he typed, yo me levanto a las 7. So, él no digitó a las, él los puso junto, a las, o se le fue el espacio, I don't know. But the translation was, I get up wings 7. And so that is a big mistake, and that's why you don't have to translate. So Cesar asked me, what do you suggest? And then I said, you can use a dictionary. If you want to translate one word, no problem. Translate one word. The problem is when you want to translate all sentences, because sometimes they don't have a translation. A clear example, WhatsApp. WhatsApp is ¿qué hay de nuevo? But if you translate it literally, ¿qué está arriba? Nada. What is up? Nothing. But you understand it because you use it every day. So that is English. It is like that. Now I'm going to show you, I was telling Cesar that this is the best dictionary in my opinion. This is the best dictionary that I have ever seen. And this is called Word Reference. So Word Reference is the best dictionary that you can use. And Word Reference has an application. You can have it on your phone. And this is how it works. So you go to this side over here, and here you have all languages that you can translate. You can translate from English to Spanish, from Spanish to English, from French to English, French, Spanish, French conjugation. So you have all kind of languages over there. But the ones that we're going to be working on are English and Spanish. So let's imagine that I want to know the meaning of a word. For example, if I tell you the word regret. So regret is a word. We click on enter and we are going to get the meaning of the word. But we don't get only the meaning of the word. We get examples. We get the translation. So it says, regret something. Be sorry. This is the meaning of regret. Be sorry for something. I regret because I didn't buy some things in the supermarket. I regret because I didn't study for the exam. So that is regret. Now, here you have the definition in Spanish, arrepentirse de algo, or lamentarse, yes? And here you have some examples. As soon as I had said the words, I regretted my harsh tone. And then you have the translation over there, yes? But this is the best dictionary that you can have. And also, they give you more examples. I regret that. Oh, I regret that. I regret that someone is coming this weekend. So you have also the option to change from Spanish to English. So you have different options. You can use it whenever you have doubt about the meaning of a word, or when you want to use a word, when you want to use a new word. That's the best dictionary that you can have. Yes? So this is something that you can use as a tool to prepare your presentation too. Yes? Instead of Google, you can use this application or this website only to translate one word, not to translate sentences, because you cannot do it, only one word. And also, you have the pronunciation, and you have the pronunciation in British English and American English. So where it says Amer, that means American, and you click over there and you will hear the pronunciation. Yes? So you can use that dictionary. I don't know if you have any questions about the activity, guys.
No.
No, teacher.
Good.
No, teacher.
Good, 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 good. So I suggest that you start working, if you can today, chat with your classmate. Hey, well, it is kind of late because it is 9 p.m., but probably tomorrow morning or tomorrow afternoon. Hey, what kind of company? Oh, I consider that is better a beauty salon. So a beauty salon. Oh, I think that it's better a shoe store. So a shoe store. Or a restaurant, whatever you want. But you need to set mission, vision, values. I forgot values, but values is included
Transport.
over there. Sorry, Luis?
Transport.
Yes, maybe. It could be something related to transportation, a company related to transportation. Good, 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 good.
Yeah, yeah.
Good. So you can choose any kind of companies, but also include all the aspects that I mentioned before. Now, if you don't have any questions, we'll move on to the attendance. As you know, we always have attendance at the end. But since these days, we are going to start with attendance at the beginning of the class and at the end of the class. And this is what INSAFOR was requesting, because they need to verify, or they need to confirm, that the students are at the beginning of the class and at the end of the class. So previously, I guess there were like 4 people who were not in class when I mentioned your names. So right now, if you are here, we are going to correct it. So number 1, remember to turn on the camera, activate the microphone when it is your turn. So Felix Ernesto Castellano.
Present.
Good. Josué del Mundo Ábalos.
Present.
Carlos Barrera.
Present.
César Santiago Benavides.
Present.
Good. Christian is not here right now. Adolfo Alberto Castro.
Present.
Good. Cecilia Guadalupe Castro.
Present.
Nancy Yasmin Claudio.
Present.
And this is Nancy again, but I don't know why she appears twice, but I'm going to delete it again. David Ricardo
Double
de
point.
León. David Ricardo de León.
Present, present.
And Luis Antonio Dominguez.
Present.
Good. Hugo Ernesto Fonseca.
Present.
Melvin Jonathan Gallardo.
Present.
Oscar Armando Gomez. Oscar. Oscar.
Sorry, present. I have a problem with my cell phone.
Okay, and it is raining too. So next one, Constantino Guardado.
Present.
Good. And the last one, Raúl Alfredo Quintanilla.
Present.
Good. So that's all for now, guys. We are going to continue tomorrow. So just try to remember that you need to create the company. So you need to work with your classmates. Probably you can share information. You can start doing it right now or tomorrow morning, but work on that. Yes? And don't miss tomorrow class. You have to be here. No se pierdan la clase de mañana porque es prácticamente lo más importante de todo. De todo este módulo, si quieren saber qué es lo más importante, is tomorrow. Yes? So, thank you for being there, guys. I see you all tomorrow. Have a good night.
I see you tomorrow.
See you.
Bye,
Take
Bye,
care.
teacher.
guys.
Bye-bye.
Good night.
See you.